Good morning, friends. Today we'll discuss the ultrasonic machining process. The ultrasonic machining process is an example of unconventional machining process. In unconventional machining process, you have to remove the material from the surface of the workpieces in the form of small particles or in the form of small chips. These are the some advanced process, and in that advanced process is used for some new materials, application of the some new materials, and it is also used for hard and brittle material. But in this ultrasonic machining process, the material is removed in the form of the particles, is not in the form of the chips. What is the working principle of ultrasonic machining process? In ultrasonic machining, the low frequency current is transferred, and the low frequency current is transferred, and this electrical energy, by using that electrical energy, this electrical energy is converted into the mechanical work. And by using the mechanical work means the electric energy, by using the electrical energy, the vibration will take place, and the vibration is very high vibration, frequency vibration will take place of 20,000 oscillation. And by utilizing that high frequency vibration, by using the abrasive slurry, means you have to forcefully circulate the abrasive slurry by using the nozzle at the surface of the work, and by using the abrasive slurry as well as oscillation of the tool, you have to remove the material from the surface of the work. But that is nothing but the principle of ultrasonic machining process. Let us discuss in details. Ultrasonic machining is a machining operation in which a vibrating tool oscillating at an ultrasonic frequency of 20 kHz and low amplitude 0.05 to 0.125 mm is used to remove the material from the work piece, added by abrasive slurry. Abrasive slurry is used as aluminum oxide, silicon carbide, boron carbide, that type of that type of abrasive materials are used, and that flows freely between the workpiece and tool. And it differs from the most of the machining operation because very little heat is produced. Means in this process, it cannot generate a large amount of heat as a comparison with EDM and ECM process. The tool never contact the workpiece, and result of grinding pressure is rarely more than 2 pounds, which makes this operation perfect for machining extremely hard and brittle materials such as glass, quartz, ferrite, aluminum oxide, silicon, silicon carbide, silicon nitrate, diamond, fiber optics, ceramics, etc. These are some schematic diagram of ultrasonic machining process. Let us discuss in detail. There are different parts are provided. Is a loading system, is an ultrasonic oscillator, is a transducer, inside of that magnetostrictive oscillator is the one is cone, is a horn, and in front of the horn you have to use the tool. And the workpiece is mounted inside the tank, is a surface tank, and inside the tank you have to provide a work, and this is nothing but the pump. The pump is used to transfer the abrasive slurry in a very high pressure through the nozzle, and again the same slurry is utilized by using the pump, and this slurry is transferred continuously on the surface of the work. Basically, you have to transfer the low frequency current, and the low frequency current is converted into the high frequency current by using the different devices. And the high frequency current is a transfer to the oscillator. Basically, this current is a transfer to the oscillator, means the electrical energy is converted into the mechanical work. And here you have to use the magnetostrictive oscillator. And the magnetostrictive oscillator oscillates in a very high frequency up to the 20,000 oscillation. And this oscillation, this high frequency oscillation, the transducer are transferred to the tool. Basically, this type of frequency cannot hurt to the human ear, and that's why the process is a noiseless process, because of the vibration of the transducer is a very high frequency vibration will take place, and is high frequency vibration are transferred by using the transducer. Here the horn is used as a tool holder to hold the tool properly by using the horn, and the tool will oscillate which is perpendicular to the surface of the work. At the same time, on the surface of the work, you have to transfer the abrasive slurries, and abrasive slurries are transferred in a high pressure slurry by using the pump with the help of nozzle. And vibration as well as high pressurized slurries pass on the surface of the work. There is some abrasive particles present inside the slurries, and these abrasive particles are strike on the surface of the work, and you have to remove the material continuously from the surface of the workpieces. And these materials are removed from the surface of the work in the form of the small particles, and these particles are mixed on that slurry or collected inside the tank. And the efficiency, if the more particles are present inside the slurry, the efficiency of that abrasive slurry is reduces, and for that purpose we require to remove that particles from the slurry, and again they have to use the same slurry continuously, and you have to remove the material by using the vibration as well as for transferring the abrasive slurry on the surface of the work. You have to remove the material, and this method is applicable for non-conducting material. And here the heat generation process is very less as comparison with the previous method like ECM and ADM method. So that is actual working of ultrasonic machining process. Let us discuss some advantages of this process. It can be used machine hard, brittle and fragile and non-conductive material. No heat is generated in work. There are no significant changes in the physical structure of the work material. Non-metal because of poor electrical conductivity that cannot be machined by EDM or ECM can very well be machined by using the ultrasonic machining process. It is burless and distortionless process. And last, it can be adapted in conjunction with other new techniques like EDM, ECG and ECM. There is some disadvantages of this process also. Is a low metal removal rate. It is difficult to drill a deep hole and as a slurry movement is restricted. Tool wear rate is high due to the abrasive particles, and USM can be used only when the hardness of the work is more than 45 HRC. There are some applications of this process, ultrasonic machining process. Machining of the cavities in electrically non-conductive ceramics. You would use the non-conducting materials. This process is applied very easily and is a very low cost process as a comparison with the previous methods. Used to machine the fragile component in which the otherwise scrap rate is high. Used for machining the hard, brittle and metallic alloys, semiconductor, glass, ceramic and carbides. It is also used for machining the round, square, irregular shape holes and surface impressions. It is also used for die making and can be performed by machining the operation like drilling, grinding, milling, operation of all materials which can be treated suitably with the abrasive. USM enables a dentistry to drill a hole of any shape on the teeth without any pain. Because of its a vibration, it is a noiseless process, and due to the noiseless application of the USM, it is also used for dentistry work and without any pain. You have to produce the hole inside the teeth. Ferrites and steel parts, precision mineral stones can be machined using USM. USM can be used to cut the industrial diamonds. USM is used for grinding the quartz, glass and ceramics. And lastly, the cutting the hole with curved or spiral center lines and cutting the threads in a glass and minerals or metallo ceramics. For that purpose you have to use the ultrasonic machining process, and these are the some application of USM. Thank you friends. Thank you very much.